So what Roundtable India is in your own words?
Roundtable India for me is an extended family. So Roundtable India, first thing, is a young men organization where we retire at 40, where we have an opportunity to serve the society while network also. Basically, it is service through fellowship what we look at.
Can you explain from member to a national president? How was your journey?
It was a crazy journey, a lot of learning that I have got.
कोई corporate company को आपके organization Roundtable India से जुड़ना है. So what are the benefits that company get?
The company gets, the first benefit that the company gets is our presence. Our presence today is in 140 plus cities. We have 336 active tables. We have more than 5,000 tablers who are there, who can work, who can get the projects for them and implement the projects wherever they want pan-India.
Roundtable India is only for rich and elite.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Is that a myth?
It's actually a myth.
A project you wish you could redo?
Project I wish I could redo or do is India-wide flight of fantasy.
Welcome back to Wowza podcast, where we bring you the impactful stories of visionary leaders. So today I am very honored to get National President of Roundtable India with us, Chaitanya Dev Singh in the house. Hello Chetan bhai.
Yes, sir.
So कैसा लग रहा है वाइजैक आपको अभी?
Vizag, as always, very very warm. Good to be here and good to meet all the friends. जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं, भाई बहुत humble and मजा आता है वाइजैक आके.
Okay. So आप इस organization से लंबे टाइम से जुड़े हुए हैं. So what Roundtable India is in your own words?
Roundtable India for me is an extended family. First thing, and an organization where you grow, you learn. And then you also have a different experience altogether. So Roundtable India, first thing, is a young men organization where we retire at 40, where we have an opportunity to serve the society while network also. Basically, it is service through fellowship what we look at, and that's what Roundtable India is all about.
Oh, you retire at 40.
Yes, we retire at 40. It's a young men association again, where we want that the young blood should come in, young ideas should come in, and that's why we retire at 40. But nevertheless, we have our 41ers associations with us, where we join once we turn 40.
Okay, so it's the service and the motto still continues.
Service and the motto still continues. There, the service and the motto is to support the members of Roundtable India, and that's how we are connected to the member. That's how we are connected to Roundtable India also.
Okay, so I would like to tell my audience that even I am a tabler, I am a proud tabler from Visakhapatnam, WRT 357. And I am there in this association from last 3 years, and I am loving the journey of Roundtable.
Fantastic. I think that was the time when I was here and I was the area chairman that time, and that time the table started.
Yes.
Yes.
So it all started like that, and today we are loving the journey what we are into it. So I would like to tell my audience about Roundtable, so that they also know and they also join in their respective areas. They also should know what Roundtable India does and what is the motto and goal of it.
I think this is the best channel where we can focus more on Roundtable, what Roundtable does, and get more members for Roundtable.
So actually, where did you heard of it first, and what made you join this organization?
It was actually in a get together that I had gone, and someone had introduced what Roundtable is all about. And that's when it struck. I went for a contact meet. Of course, you know what a contact meet is.
Yes.
I went for a contact meet. There they introduced me the concept of Roundtable, explained me what Roundtable is all about, attended few meetings, attended few fellowships, few socials, understood what Roundtable is. And then the best part here is that after meeting few people, got to know about them also, got to know whether I can fit within them or no. And then that's how the journey of Roundtable India started.
So that is how the journey of Roundtable India started. So please, can you explain from member to a national president? How was your journey?
It was a crazy journey, a lot of learning that I have got. Yes, started with a member. After my first year of tabling, I had to take a break. So I had to resign in the first year of tabling. I know it will shock you, but yes, I had resigned in my first year of tabling. I had certain complications which I had to address first at home. So got there, got them all sorted, went back to the same table that I was inducted in, and from there was no looking back. I started my journey with the table fellowship convener. After that I was the table chairman, and from table chairman then The journey went on. Area Secretary Treasurer for Area 9, Area Vice Chairman, Area Chairman for Area 9. I've held about 4-5 posts on the national board also,
Oh.
which helped me in understanding the functioning of Roundtable India. And today you see me as the President Roundtable India.
Yeah, we are very proud that we have such a dynamic national president like you.
Thank you.
So, in this journey, there was any moment where you thought of quitting this organization?
Like I told you, it was only that first year where I thought I should quit the organization or take a break. First, sort out some important matters that were pending and then get back into action.
Those were your personal, right?
Yes.
So, in this roundtable journey,
Never.
though we have ups and downs in the journey, but still never.
Life also has ups and downs, so it's the same journey that you're going through. I don't think that I ever thought of quitting Roundtable India because of ups and downs in Roundtable.
Acha, so Roundtable is known for building classrooms. So, what is the average? How many classrooms you build every year?
So Roundtable India builds classrooms under a long-term initiative which is called as Freedom Through Education. Under Freedom Through Education, last 26 years, we have built close to 9,272 classrooms in about 3,600 schools, impacting about 10.5 million children. So we build an average of 2 classrooms per day. This is the average that we build classrooms at. These classrooms are again with the help of our donors, our long-term donors, and at underprivileged schools, government schools, or where we feel there is a need.
Okay, impacting 10.5 million students. That's an amazing number.
That's a huge number, indeed.
So, once you built a classroom, what after that? Once you hand it over to the, I think, government bodies?
It is the government bodies or the private trust, or they are different type. We work with different associations. So
What happens after that? So, is there any more association left, or that's the end?
that's not the end. So Roundtable India firstly is a bottom to top organization. It is where tabler is first, table is next, then comes the area, and then is the national. So this building of classrooms and all is done at the table level. So the table interacts with the school. They go on different days where activities are held in the school which they have built. They go on 15th August, they go on 26th Jan, do some of the other activity in the school, do some community service activities in the school, hand over some goodies to the children in the school. That's how we keep our connection active with all the schools that we have built.
Yeah, that really helps, I guess.
Yes,
सिर्फ
yes.
हैंडिंग ओवर मजा नहीं आएगा, वो काम बनेगा नहीं जो बनना चाहिए.
नहीं बनेगा वो काम. So that's how we handhold them also. And when we are going on such important days, we also check with them if there are some requirements that they have. And if possible, the table definitely fulfills them.
Okay. अगर आपके पास कम से कम हर रोज के 10, 20, 50 नए प्रपोजल्स आते होंगे. So how do you check? How do you really check कि किस पे काम करना चाहिए और किस पे नहीं?
So basically the check-in जो check करना होता है, check टेबल लेवल पे ही हो जाता है.
Okay.
टेबल का चेयरमैन, टेबल का एक प्रोजेक्ट कन्वीनर होता है. दे गो, दे check in the school whether actual requirement is there or no. By actual requirement, I mean the number of students that they have, what is the current infrastructure that they have, what impact will it make if we build more classrooms there. So that assessment is done by the table. Once that assessment is done, we have a project online module where the table comes back, fills the project online module. We have a complete secretariat which runs out of Chennai. Okay. We have an office in Chennai. We also have a national projects convener who has a tap whether whatever assessment is done is right, wrong, and then the allotment is done. It's a good process that we follow where we see to it that the funds have put to use in a very well manner.
So what is the role of the normal local body, and what is the role of area body, and what is the role of national body in terms of any project which you take up in suppose small village, or suppose you have taken a project in Visakhapatnam. So what is the role of Visakhapatnam tabler, area table chairman and national table chairman?
So the local body, for example, a table, we call it a table in our term. A table goes, identifies the school, gets the requirement from there, gets a contractor there, gets a quotation from that contractor, and then the table submits it to the area chairman. The area body is called as, there is a board which is there of 4 people. where
Okay.
you have the area chairman, you have the area secretary treasurer, you have the area vice chairman, and you have the area immediate past chairman.
Okay.
So these are the four people who are there from the area. They are the connect between the national and the area. So they are
Okay.
you can say the ear
Bridge.
and the, no, not the bridge. Yeah, of course the bridge, but also they are the ear and the mouth of area and national.
Okay.
So that's how I consider them. And they are the most important people because they know the ground realities. They are the most important people because they know what's happening at the national and they have to communicate that to the local tables here. So once the project is applied by the table here, the area chairman looks into it. Area chairman also gets into all the documents that they have submitted. He gives his approval. Then it comes to the national. We have a national projects convener in place. We have a team in place. He has a team in place. They also check different things that is submitted. They also check the measurements, the designs, the quotations that have come. Once everything is in place, if there is some shortfall, they write back to the table and table can fulfill the shortfalls. If shortfalls are not there, we allot the allotment. We have certain donors who gives us funds also for the national wide projects.
Okay.
So we have a grant structure in place for such projects. Grant has been allotted, the table starts the work and completes the work in the given time.
Okay, so you were telling about some, you have some grant system and all that things. Can you elaborate on that grant system?
There every year there is a new grant system that comes in place.
Okay.
So as I told you, we are doing freedom through education last 26 years. We have a long-term partner which is PNG.
PNG.
Today, yeah.
Okay.
Today we have PNG, which is a long-term donor which works with Roundtable India, and that's how the grant comes from there, and it's used in the schools that are built.
तो सारा पैसा वहीं से आ रहा है और कहीं और से भी आ रहा है?
नहीं, सारा पैसा वहां से नहीं आता है. There is a small amount of money that comes from there. There are some fundraising that are done by the table. There is some other donors who also contribute, जो आ जाते हैं. सब मिल मिला के फाइनली आपका एक स्कूल खड़ा हो जाता है.
अगर किसी को आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जुड़ना है तो बेनिफिट्स क्या है? कोई कॉर्पोरेट कंपनी को आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन राउंड टेबल इंडिया से जुड़ना है, so what are the benefits that company gets?
The company gets, the first benefit that the company gets is our presence. Our presence today is in 140 plus cities. We have 336 active tables. We have more than 5,000 tablers who are there, who can work, who can get the projects for them and implement the projects wherever they want pan-India.
Okay.
Pan-India reach is what they get when they connect with Roundtable India, and they can put their CSR funds to use to Roundtable India for building classrooms or any other activity that they want to do.
So their CSR, उनको वो CSR fund में calculate कर सकते हैं?
Yes.
It's counted in that CSR
Yes.
activity.
We are a 100% compliance organization. We have our 12 AA in place. We have ATG in place. For our donors outside India, we also have our FCRA in place. So there is no worries at all. Legally, we are 100% compliant.
So I would request all our audience, अगर कोई भी देख रहा है, किसी को भी चाहिए तो please do connect with Roundtable India. This is one of the best organizations I have seen. Even I am a member of Roundtable India, as I told earlier. So please, कोई भी कंपनी है जिसका CSR फंड है, please connect Chaitanya Dev Singh. He is the right person, national president of Roundtable India. Sir जी, coming back to think अपना पॉडकास्ट, ऐसा कोई प्रोजेक्ट है जो आपको इमोशनल कर दिया है और आपको एक करने के बाद ऐसा प्राउड फीलिंग आया हो दैट यस वी हैव अचीव्ड दिस?
ऐसा एक प्रोजेक्ट तो नहीं बता सकता, बट आई वुड से एवरी प्रोजेक्ट दैट राउंडटेबल डज इज ऑफ इमोशंस, is of lot of hard work that has gone into it, is of a proud feeling to all of us as members of Roundtable India, because एक क्लासरूम बनने के बाद जब आप वो स्कूल में जाते हो and you'll see the smile and how the kids thank you for the infrastructure that you have provided. Earlier they used to sit under a tree, under a shelter which is all open, no furniture there, no blackboard there. They were studying there. Now today you have given them infrastructure. Today you have given them benches to sit on. You have given them a blackboard where they can learn things from. So the smile that you get once you enter the classroom is the biggest satisfaction that we have.
So government is anyway connected to this organization? Is government also helping it?
Government in some cities, in some states, the government also is helping as in we identify a school. If there is a scheme from the government where they fund the classrooms, so we obviously take the help of the government also, but it's not 100% funded by the government. It is a partnership which is again done between the donor. Roundtable India is the executor, and government also helps us in getting the work done.
Any challenges we are facing from government's end?
Not at all. As of now, there are no challenges that we have.
So are we looking to build a relationship with government?
Why not? Sure.
So any approaches have been done or in pipeline?
So it again depends on the table level. See, as a national representative or a national president, it is very difficult for me to understand what are the policies of the government at the city level, state level, and go and approach them. So again, it's up to the tables how they want to take this up.
Any relations with Bollywood, Tollywood, or some film industry to promote the cause?
We had brand ambassadors for Roundtable India who were Bollywood stars, who were Tollywood stars, and that's the only association we have with them.
Okay. Can we ask our cricketers also to join Roundtable cause for Roundtable?
Why not? Yes, cricketers are more than welcome, and for them we have Jaffa also.
Okay.
We have a Jaffa tournament, a cricketing tournament only for the members of Roundtable India. So we have about 18 teams which play cricket for 3 days, and then there is a winner who takes the cup.
Oh.
So we are, I would say, an organization which can give you community service, which can give you an opportunity to do community service activities, an opportunity to network, an opportunity to play cricket, an opportunity to fellowship. So we are a well-packaged organization is what I can say.
Yes, I remember that this year the cricket tournament happened in Sri Lanka.
Yes, for the first
Bosai
time.
Muralidharan was also there to support the cause.
For the first time, we had Jaffa happening in Sri Lanka this time, where close to about 570 tablers traveled to Sri Lanka just for the love of cricket and love of Roundtable and fellowship.
Amazing it was. So what was that? What was the role of Muralidharan in that?
Muralidharan was just the brand ambassador. I would not say the brand ambassador. Muralidharan was there as a support. He came, opened the Jaffa for us, he was there at the opening ceremony. He revealed the cup, and he was there with us for some time. We interacted. We told him what Roundtable India is all about, Roundtable is all about, and that's how he was there, part of the Jaffa this time.
So जब आप इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चला रहे हैं तो आपको challenges तो आते ही होंगे.
100%.
तो ऐसा कोई मोमेंट है कि जहां आपने कुछ प्लान किया और आपके प्लान के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं गया हो, एंड हाउ डिड यू हैंडल इट?
सर, प्लान किया हो और प्लान के अकॉर्डिंग नहीं गया हो, ऐसे बहुत सारे मोमेंट्स आते हैं, बट मेंटली वी आर ऑल्सो प्रिपेयर्ड दैट अगर 100% प्लान्स बनाया तो 100% अचीव नहीं हो सकते. सेम थिंग हैपेंस विद आवर बिजनेसेस ऑल्सो. वी प्लान अ लॉट. हम 10-100 चीजें प्लान करते हैं, लेकिन बिजनेस में कुछ 10 या 15 चीजें ही चलती है. So it's basically, we know that if you have planned for 100 things, it'll only 50, 60 or 70% will be executed and executed well.
So there is one more challenge what we hear generally. The Roundtable India is only for rich and elite.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely
Is that a
not.
myth?
It's actually a myth. Roundtable India, I would not say is only for rich and elite. Roundtable India is for people who wants to contribute, who wants to give back to the society. Yes, there are certain subscriptions that needs to be paid, because proudly I can say we are a zero overhead organization today. By the mean I say zero overhead. Whatever money comes from the donor is 100% invested in the project that he has asked us to work for. So we don't have an admin fee. We don't charge an admin fee. That's how we proudly say that we are a zero overhead organization.
Zero organization.
Yes, we then have some running cost to this. We have a secretariat in place. We have our staff in place. We have other activities also that we do. So for all that, we need funds.
Yes.
Those funds comes from the subscription of our members who are with us. So that's a membership fee that you need to pay to become a part of Round.
This is also an amazing thing that it's a zero overhead organization. So donors are rest free, that मेरा पैसा तो सही जगह लग रहा है और पूरा लग रहा है. ऐसा नहीं है कि इसका कट होके कहीं ना कहीं इसका नेशनल में देना पड़ रहा है, एरिया में देना पड़ रहा है. So that's a very good thing about Roundtable India. ऐसे और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है जो जीरो?
I don't think ऐसे कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है जो जीरो ओवरहेड है.
अच्छा, इन इंडिया?
इन इंडिया.
ओह, अमेजिंग. ठीक है, आपने फिर जैसे ये रिच एंड एलाइट का बात किया, फिर ऐसे भी बहुत लोग आते होंगे जो अपने स्टेटस के लिए ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं और काम कुछ भी नहीं कर रहे हैं टेबलिंग में, तो हाउ डू यू हैंडल दैट्स अ बिग चैलेंज एक्चुअली.
I agree, that's a big challenge, but अगर वो आज अब एक जगह पे कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं करता है, बट डेफिनेटली दूसरे जगह पे वो कंट्रीब्यूट करता ही करता है. Everyone will not like building classrooms, everyone will not like doing community service activities. Some people join Roundtable India for the love of fellowship, for the love of networking. Some people join Roundtable India because we play Jaffa. So there are different activities that Roundtable India does. तो जो भी ज्वाइन करता है वो कुछ ना कुछ एक्टिविटीज में अपने आप पे इन्वॉल्व कर ही लेता है.
सही बात है. सो आपको जब आप बोल रहे थे ये पूरा फंड्स एंड ऑल, जो आप जीरो ओवरहेड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, सो इसको आप स्क्रूटनाइज कैसे करते हैं? हाउ डू यू मॉनिटर दैट फंड इज बीइंग यूज्ड perfectly and at a right place?
As I said, we have a national board, we have a national treasurer in place who monitors, and of course we have our internal auditors, we have an external auditor who sees to it that whatever funds are coming in are gone for the purpose that they have come in for.
Okay, so there is a body for
Yes,
that.
yes.
Okay, तो एक और बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज जो है, टेबलर तो अपना टेबलिंग एंजॉय कर रहा है, इज एंजॉयिंग हिज टेबलिंग लाइफ, फेलोशिप, सोशल्स एंड everything. So what about the family? What about the wife and kid?
Very interesting question. So wives of tablers have also an association. We have one more association which is a part of Roundtable India only, which is called as Ladies Circle.
Ladies Circle.
So all the ladies of tablers are can become members there, and they have their own set of activities that they do, and they are busy and engaged there. And our kids are called as twinklers. As I said, we are a family organization, so there is an involvement of the entire family. When we do socials, when we do fellowships, we have our families involved also.
So if anyone is joining Roundtable, it's a family organization.
I would rephrase it. I would say it's an extended family that someone has when he joins Roundtable.
True. So और भी बहुत सारे, जैसे यू हैव अ नेशनल बोर्ड, वहाँ पे फाइटिंग एंड डिसएग्रीमेंट्स तो होते ही रहेंगे कि ये करना चाहिए, ये नहीं करना चाहिए, फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द सोसाइटी. सो हाउ डू एज अ प्रेसिडेंट, हाउ डू यू टेक दिस?
डिसएग्रीमेंट्स होना बहुत अच्छा है. डिसएग्रीमेंट्स होएगा, क्रिटिक्स रहेंगे, तभी तो कुछ ना कुछ अच्छा निकलेगा, आउटकम उसमें से अच्छा निकलेगा. एंड यस, राउंड इंडिया इज, सो जब एसोसिएशन ऑफ इक्वल्स आप बोलोगे, डिसएग्रीमेंट्स पक्का आएंगे. फाइनली द आउटकम जो भी आता है, दैट्स अ वंडरफुल आउटकम दैट वी गेट.
ओके, सो इतना सब, डू यू थिंक राउंड टेबल इंडिया बिकमिंग द नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट इज अ प्रेशर इतना है कि वो एक सिचुएशन ऐसा है कि बॉस बन गए, अब छोड़ देते हैं, अब नहीं कर सकते?
बिल्कुल भी ऐसा नहीं है. राउंड टेबल इंडिया का प्रेसिडेंट बनना इज अ प्रिविलेज, एंड आई एम प्रिविलेज टू बी अ प्रेसिडेंट फॉर राउंड टेबल इंडिया. प्रेशर्स तो यार, आप प्रेसिडेंट बनो मत बनो, आपके लाइफ में प्रेशर्स रहेंगे ही. तो आई वुड नॉट से प्रेशर के वजह से यू शुड नॉट बिकम, बट इट्स अ प्राउड मोमेंट टू बी द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ राउंड टेबल इंडिया.
अच्छा, सो व्हाट डू यू एंजॉय द मोस्ट बीइंग द प्रेसिडेंट?
I enjoy meeting people, I enjoy traveling, I enjoy each and everything that happens in Round Table India.
You enjoy everything.
Yes.
And I have heard that even tablers enjoy a lot, fellowship, socials. So आपका क्या टेक है इसके ऊपर के चैरिटी भी होता है, socials भी होते हैं, fellowships भी होते हैं. Outside एक है कि बॉस social ज़्यादा होते हैं, fellowship ज़्यादा होते हैं rather than charity. ऐसा कुछ? What's your take on that?
ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. See, everyone needs a place to unwind themselves. So this is again something where they can come after their busy day at office, busy day at their work, come chill, network, and while they do all this, there are different ideas that crop up, which definitely get into a good community service activity or a good classroom project that's happening, or any other activity that they are doing. Yes, Roundtable India is a fellowship organization. At the same time, they also do good number of community service activities. They give back to the society.
So हाँ, because I am also a tabler. जो सॉन्ग अपन जो पहले गाते हैं, the when we start meeting or something like that. So उसका कुछ मतलब बता सकते हैं? What is that meant for?
The round table, तो जब हमारी मीटिंग स्टार्ट होती है, सबसे पहले we have our aims and objects of Round Table India. Aims and objects basically define what Round Table India is. उसमें अगर आप देखो, it will say, it will talk about business, it will talk about community service activities, it will talk about fellowships, it will talk about services. So it's those are the activities, aims and objects that we do. जब आप राउंड टेबल इंडिया सॉन्ग के बारे में बोलते हो, राउंड टेबल इंडिया सॉन्ग इज अगेन a song composed to basically know all the activities again done by Roundtable India. Roundtable as whole, not India, but Roundtable
World.
as whole. Roundtable International as whole.
ओके, सो थोड़ा उस सॉन्ग के बारे में बता सकते हैं अगर कुछ उसमें क्या है, क्योंकि उसमें तो ये भी है कि फ्रेंडशिप है, ब्रदरहुड है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. सो आज कोई बाहर का आदमी है जो ज्वाइन करना चाहता है, उसको तो ये लगेगा कि सिर्फ ये सर्विस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है या ट्रस्ट है. दिस इज आल्सो काइंड ऑफ अ ट्रस्ट.
या
सो ये सारे चीज उसको डिफाइन नहीं होंगे, उसको आई डोंट थिंक वो हो पाए. तो ये सॉन्ग उसको सुना देने से उसको सब समझ आएगा?
नहीं, ये सॉन्ग एक बार सुनाने से उसको नहीं समझ आएगा. एक बार में ये चीज इतना इजी नहीं है समझने के लिए. दैट इज द रीजन, दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ राउंड टेबल इंडिया. जब आप आते हो एज अ प्रॉस्पेक्ट, you come, you show your intent to join Roundtable India, you are called as a prospect for Roundtable India. So in the face of the prospect, आप अलग अलग मीटिंग्स अटेंड करते हो, यू अटेंड डिफरेंट फेलोशिप्स, यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट राउंड टेबल इंडिया इज. सो वो जो एक 2 या 3 महीने का आपका, आई वुड कॉल इट अ हनीमून पीरियड जो होता है व्हेन यू आर कमिंग इनटू द सिस्टम, so that's where you understand what Roundtable India is. You know what your obligations are towards the moment, you know what you have to do as a tabler, and then you get into the system. अगर आपको 2-3 महीने के बाद लगता है कि no, it is, you are not, you cannot do all this, you are very well, you can definitely leave the movement, or you can definitely say that nahi yaar, this is not my cup of tea. So those 3 months are the months where you enjoy your phase as a prospect, attend our business meetings, attend our socials and our fellowships too.
So joining a round table is little difficult.
I would
Prospect
not
के लिए
say-
3 months मतलब it's like engagement period अगर आप बोल सकते हैं. Not even engagement.
मैं तो आपको बोल रहा हूँ, it is not an engagement period, it is a honeymoon period that you have. There you just come, chill, party, enjoy, understand what Roundtable India is all about, the functionalities of Roundtable India. And अच्छा लगा तो आप ज्वाइन करो, नहीं लगा तो no issues.
So इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, 100% पॉलिटिक्स तो रहेगा. So political situation, how do you handle that thing?
इतना बड़ा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, बट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज अ फेलोशिप ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो पॉलिटिक्स की बात आई नहीं. पॉलिटिक्स यार, छोटा मोटा पॉलिटिक्स तो हर जगह चलते रहता है. दैट्स पार्ट्स एंड पार्सल ऑफ एवरीथिंग दैट वी डू.
अच्छा, so coming to the future, so what is your short term goal and long term goal for Roundtable India? Because you are a president, तो आपने कुछ बनाया ही होगा.
Short-term goal and long-term goal, or whatever you say, is publicity. Publicity is what we are lacking at today. So that was my main focus when we started the year. And touchwood, I would say today we are doing good on publicity. Our social media handles are buzzing with some of the other activities that we do, explaining what Roundtable India is all about, and things like that.
अच्छा, so coming to publicity, you were telling about publicity. So how a tabler can do a publicity?
How a tabler can do a publicity?
Individual tabler can do a publicity, or as a table, I think fundraising and वो सब भी होते हैं, and उसको भी बहुत सारा publicity लगता है. तो publicity और कैसे कैसे कर सकते हैं being a tabler?
Being a tabler, sir, publicity अगर आपको करना है तो Roundtable India पेज पे जितने पोस्ट आते हैं, if you can just like, reshare those posts.
Okay.
Those posts are made keeping few things in mind. Like if you want to have some CSR partners, we have a different post which we have created, which we run on our social media handles. We run posts for extensions also. Extensions is where we want more tablers to come into our system, into our association. So we have posts related to that. We also have posts related to different activities that we do. The freedom through education that I spoke of. We have certain posts where we show that what was the school earlier, what is the school now, what is the benefit that the kids have. So ये जितने भी हम एक्टिविटीज करते हैं हमारे सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स पे, अगर एक इंडिविजुअल शेयर कर दे उसको, तो you will easily have more than 5,000 shares in one go. Because as I said, we are a strong association of 5,000 members. 5,000 are the active members, and then our 41ers are always there to support us.
When you step down, ऐसी एक चीज जो आप हमेशा याद रखना चाहेंगे?
When I step down, ऐसी एक चीज नहीं, ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें जो मैं याद रखना चाहूँगा. My journey till here, the friends that I have made, the connects that I have made, the amount of traveling that I have done.
So ऐसा एक चीज जो लोग आपको याद रखेंगे,
वो लोगों से,
जिसके लिए लोग याद रखेंगे, ऐसा एक कुछ चीज?
वो लोगों से पूछना पड़ेगा.
अच्छा, राउंड टेबल में मैंने देखा है कि एक पर्टिकुलर एक साल में एक वीक डेडिकेटेड रहता है राउंड टेबल के लिए. उसके बारे में थोड़ा आप समझाएंगे. व्हाट इज दैट नेम, व्हाट इज इट कॉल्ड एंड ऑल दैट?
It is called as the RTI week.
Yes.
Basically, where we celebrate different facets of Roundtable India.
Okay.
By facets, I mean the different activities that we do. So one day is dedicated to community service, where we ask people to do community service such as food donation drives, blood donation drives, or Go Green plantation donation drives. I said one day is dedicated to that. One day is dedicated to our FT schools, where we visit our FT schools, the Freedom Through Education schools that we have done. We visit them. Wahan pe we interact with the kids. We give them some goodies. One more day is dedicated to Twinkler activities. Twinkler are the childrens that we have, kids that we have. And उनके लिए कुछ ना कुछ activities plan होती है. We also touch upon fellowship. We meet, we socialize. One day is dedicated to that particular thing. One day is a special cause day. Whatever the table or the chapter feels that is special to them, they can perform that particular activity. So this is a whole 1 week of celebrations that we do in and around the formation of Roundtable India. The formation date of Roundtable India.
That could be the festive time of Roundtable India.
Yes, that's the festive time of Roundtable India.
Okay. So what advice you would like to give to a younger person who wants to contribute to the society but he doesn't know what to do?
Just join Roundtable and you will do things automatically.
Okay, so please do join Roundtable. Okay, so anything you would like to share which we missed on?
I think almost we've covered everything. One thing that I would like to share is anyone who wants to join Roundtable, please log on to our website, which is www.roundtableindia.org. You will get all the details there. You can fill in your interest form there. We will get in touch with you. We will explain you what Roundtable India is all about, and you can be part of this beautiful movement.
So coming to the last session of our podcast, so it's called the rapid fire round of Wowza podcast. So I'll ask you a few questions. आपको just either in a one word or one sentence you have to answer it. So one word that describes your leadership style.
My leadership style. One word. Very difficult to explain in one word.
Okay, you can go ahead with a sentence.
Leadership style. My leadership style is something which my nature is all about. Nature is also about staying very calm, staying very cool, taking things how they are coming and moving forward.
Not aggressive? I thought other way around.
No, not at all.
Captain Cool.
Captain Cool.
Okay. A project you wish you could redo?
Project I wish I could redo or do is a India-wide flight of fantasy. I think this is one topic that we have not touched on. Flight of fantasy is again a brilliant thing that Roundtable India does. They give wings to the underprivileged kids. So we take kids of our FT school to their first ever flight of their life. Okay. Where we show them what the other side of the world is, give them an opportunity to dream, give them an opportunity to explore and become a successful person as they go out in their life. So this is one flight of fantasy concept that we do. Take kids from one particular city to their first ever flight, okay. Take them to some other city, get them a small tour done of that particular city, make them stay for a night, play with them, have good games with them, have good food with them, then get them back to their own city next day.
Oh,
so this is the first flight experience that we give to certain kids of our FT schools.
So this is what you wanted to do again and again and again?
This is what I wanted to do again and again. This is what I wanted to do, a pan-India flight of fantasy, getting kids from the entire tabling centers of India, wherever airports are there, to one particular city, give them one of the best times and then take them back to their own city.
It is a very good initiative. Okay, coming back to rapid fire. Ever had a completely unexpected challenge? What was it?
I don't think I ever had a time like this.
No unexpected.
No unexpected.
Only expected challenges.
I would say no challenges at all.
Okay. The funniest thing that ever happened at an RTI event?
The funniest thing that ever happened at the RTI event? Light going off when the chief guest was speaking.
When it was?
It was at a school inauguration that we had. Okay. And the local authority there had come to give a speech. And we do our schools in underprivileged schools which are far away from the city. As soon as he came onto the mic and the light got off, there was no power and he could not speak.
Okay. One thing people assume about you, but it's totally wrong.
As just few minutes back you pointed out, being aggressive, no, I am Captain Cool.
Your biggest personal lesson from being part of Roundtable?
The biggest lesson that I have learned is I have an overall development, whether it is the leadership skills or it is the time management, or there are many learnings that I have taken from Roundtable India. So I cannot categorize it as one, but a good overall development that I've got as a person also.
So this would be the last question. One word about RTI.
One word.
Describe RTI in one word.
Describe RTI in one word. Service through fellowship.
Service to fellowship. Okay, thank you, Chetanji, for coming to this podcast. So I would like to ask, what was your Wowza moment in Roundtable?
Wowza moment in Roundtable was sitting in front of you and doing this podcast here.
Thank you so much, Chetanji, for coming to this Wowza podcast and making our audience know about what Roundtable India really is. Thank you so much.
I would like to thank the entire team here at Wowza, especially you, for having this podcast and getting it done in such a short time. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.